Velma, first, very nice to have a chance to speak with you, especially around this time of the year, because one of the most prestigious events to take place across Canada that truly represents Black Canadians at their excellence, and I like to use that term there, is being represented and celebrated. What is going to be happening very, very soon?
So very, very soon, it is the annual BBPA Harry Jerome Awards, where we're going to be honoring 13 fabulous Canadians, Black Canadians, from across the country.
Now, before we begin, I just wanted to let you know that it sort of came up to me a few months ago. This is actually, and I got to grab this here. This week, as we speak, is the 10th anniversary of when I received this.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So congratulations on that. I've also
Thank you so.
received as well.
Ah, there we go. Hold up. Can we bump them together? Can we bump? There we go. I like that.
Yes, I also received mine as well.
But yes, 10 years ago, I received
Congratulations on that.
this.
A decade.
And a decade. And something else that happened because of you guys, that even though as much as I was doing the broadcasting, this happened too.
Oh, the front cover is sheer.
I
Nice.
made the front cover
Cover.
of Share because of what I said about my parents and how
Oh,
much their working nights and days helped give me the success that I have. And really, the award was honoring them and my family and my friends in the neighborhood. And next thing I knew, I got on the cover
cover.
once, but once was good enough for me.
Hey, once some people never get on, so congratulations on that. So congratulations on your 10 years, congratulations on the cover. And we hear that story a lot of times at the BBPA that, you know, parents, it's a parents or teachers who encourage them to go on to do great things that we're recognizing.
Absolutely. Before we talk about the awards itself, I want to ask you, since you and I are in the same club, what was it like for you and when did you receive yours?
So it was I received mine in 2021, pandemic. So I didn't have a Harry Jerome Award in person. So
Mhm.
it was online, but it was great online. We get to see everybody come online, and then there's a party afterwards. The BBPA did a great job of making sure that we felt honored, and so it was my honor to give back. So when I won the award, I said to the BBPA that I will give back in any way, shape, or form. And so in being a co-chair, my co-chair is David Simmons, and he won in 2022, I believe, or 2023. So both of us have decided to give back, and the way we're giving back is the co-chairing the selection committee for the Harry Drum Awards. And it's such an honor to do it because we get to read the great accomplishments of so many Black Canadians across the country. There's so many people who are doing just great things at the top of the game. And I wish we could give more out, but we can
Yeah.
only, 13. So it's just been an honor just to be on this ride with the BBPA and the Harry Drum Awards, and being able to say to these people, well done, well done.
Absolutely. Now you keep mentioning BBPA. Who are these folks? They're behind
Oh,
this.
the Black Business and Professional Association hosts the Harry Drum Awards every single year.
Now they have been doing a wonderful job in really bringing this across the country. Because I said this is Black excellence, and this is from province to province, north, south, east, west. So for folks who don't know, very quickly, who Harry Jerome is and why this award, this event is so prestigious, including the award.
So Harry Jerome was a Canadian sprinter, um, and he was in the Olympics. And when the first board decided to, the first board of the BBPA came together, and they decided to have a dinner, and they wanted to honor somebody, and they wanted to honor Mr. Harry Jerome. And that's why it's called the Harry Jerome Awards. Now, the Black Business and Professional Association, as you know, they really help to support Black businesses and professionals from across the country. And then putting on this award is just basically like the cherry on top to say,
Yeah.
you know, you're doing great. You're doing a great job, but let's just honor a couple of people who are doing an exceptional job this year. And it truly is Black excellence. And, this is my second year doing it. And again, every year, hundreds of applicants. And I can tell you that they're all very good. They're all very good. There's so many people in our community doing just great things. This year, what we wanted to do was ensure that the recipients represented the depth and the breadth and the diversity within the community, the Black communities across Canada. So we have individuals from business, various professions who are making an impact today, but not only today, like their impact is going to last for generations. So yes, so from architects to innovators, to engineers and teachers. We have some union leaders and civic engagement people, adults and entrepreneurs. They just represent the diversity that's within our country. We have folks from Alberta, we have folks from Ontario, we have folks from Quebec. We wanted to make sure that this particular award for this year just truly represents the Black communities across Canada.
Now, I got to host the next year, I got to co-host the Harry Jerome Awards. And after I won. So that was a little bit of my giving back, and it was an amazing experience. I co-hosted with a young lady from CBC. The thing I remember most, and this is what people need to know, this isn't done in some little, downstairs hall or whatever. This is like major. Plus, you have politicians, you have celebrities. Like, this is the big of the big coming to this event.
This is the most prestigious event in the Black community, and everybody waits for it. We know it's always going to be in April, so people sort of set their schedule around this particular event. And it is extremely prestigious, but they really work with grassroots organizations
Yes.
who are starting up to make them flourish. And then we have the Harry Drum Awards, where we're honoring those people who are the top of their game, right? So they start from from the roots all the way up to the branches and expanding. So they have a lot to be to celebrate this year. Again, I'm just a volunteer. I'm not on the board, but the board has done an extremely great job, especially she's not there anymore, but when Nadine Spencer did a wonderful job of bringing the BBPA to where it is right now. I know she's gone on to continue with other things, but she left the BBPA and the Harry Jerome in a very good place, and so we need to honor that. But I think if you don't know about the BBPA and you're in business or professional or just Black or just anybody, actually, go to their website. Go to the website. There's tons of resources there. There's tons of initiatives that they do throughout the year. They have workshops on the weekend and during the daytime. It's just a wonderful organization for our community, and it's been here for like 42 years, right? So they've been helping Black entrepreneurs and professionals for 42 years, and so let's celebrate. Every year we need to celebrate.
But I still need to add in, because you guys have had prime ministers there.
Yes.
You guys have had the premier there. You've had the mayors there.
Yes.
You've had dignitaries from other countries come there. Like, this is what I mean by big. It
is big. We do. I can't really tell you who's coming this year. So if you want to know, buy a ticket and come. But let me tell you, it's going to be big. It's going to be big. So yes, we've had the prime minister, we have premiers, we have opposition members, MPPs, we have senators there. They know
police chiefs have been there.
Lots of police chiefs. Lieutenant governor, governor generals. They've been to our event. And they mark it on the calendar. They know that this is the event in the community that you do not miss, and they mark it on the calendar and they show up. And just because they're there, don't think it's a political event. They come on, they speak for like 30 seconds a minute and they're gone. And because it's a celebration of our community, but they're there to acknowledge the BBPA, and they're there to acknowledge the recipients that've done a great job in their career.
Absolutely. Now, can you give us a little hint in what, you can't tell me who's going to be there, but can you give me a little hint on, entertainment, dinner, like we're going to have all of that happening?
Yes, yes, so of course there's entertainment. There's going to be entertainment. And of course is Black Excellence will be performing. But it is a three-course meal.
Mhm.
There will be entertainment, and then there is there's a pre-reception, so come early, get to meet a lot of people who are going to be there, a lot of dignitaries, a lot of you know, people you haven't seen in a long time. Um,
Media's going to be there too, doing interviews. I know
media,
that.
yeah,
Red
yeah,
carpets.
there's a red carpet, yes, there's media there. Um, and then there's the actual event. And after the event, there is a little bit of a fete, just a little fete.
Yes,
So,
just a little.
okay, little fete.
I am so excited for this year's can I call them inductees? I never really sure. Do I call them inductees? Recipients. I'll use that
Award
word.
recipients. Yeah, and I
Yeah,
like
I'll
it.
use
Maybe we will recommend that, but yeah, award recipients.
yeah, recipients. I am so happy for them because and I know what it's like when you first get that phone call being told that you are going to be part of this amazing family leading up to this, all the things that you have to do getting to it, and then the day, and it moves so quickly.
Yeah,
Um, I want them to just enjoy the full experience because the experience never ends. It's been
it,
10 years for me, and I
yeah,
still feel the same rush.
never ends. They once they receive their award, they become part of this little club, right? The Harry
Mhm.
Jerome, where's mine? The Harry Jerome Club, right? Not many people can say they're part of the Harry Jerome Club, and it's just a good thing. Yes, it's a good thing to have. It's interesting, like even people who are not from our community. So, for instance, John Tory got the Diversity Award a couple of years ago, and I don't know if you noticed, but during the pandemic, whenever he was doing media, his Harry Jerome was on his shelf at the back. He even wanted to show off his Harry Jerome awards, right? So yeah, a lot of people received this award, and it's one of those things where and then this is to the recipients right now. Get somebody to record everything because
Yes.
you can't from the time you get the call to you do your video, and then you're there and you get your award. It's just everything's just going to go by really, really fast, and lots of people are going to come at you. But just take it all in, enjoy it. And as you say, it every time I talk about it, I get even more excited about it. And you could always say you're Harry Jerome Award recipient winner, because it's such a prestigious award.
Yes.
Not only in Canada, but around the world, people know about the Harry Jerome Awards, and having the Harry Jerome Award is very prestigious.
And just to add in, John Tory's sister also is a recipient too.
Jennifer, yes, yes, yes,
Yes. So
yes.
just to show again, the diversity
Diversity.
behind all of this. So the
Yeah. Oh,
most
and one more
important,
person.
yes, yes.
Mia Motley actually got the award too.
That's right. That's right.
Motley has one of these just like us.
There we go. So the important thing is what's the date, what time, and
Okay,
how do we get tickets? Because I know people need to know these things sell
fast,
fast.
fast. So the date is Saturday, April 27th.
Mhm.
Start time is 6 p.m.
6 p.m. And tickets?
Tickets, you can get tickets online at the bbpa.ca. But again, yes, tickets go really, really fast. And bring a friend and tell your friend to bring a friend. What I like about the BBP is that people don't usually go alone. They go with a group. The group of them
Yes.
go, and it's like a big outing, and it's a big celebration. People just come in happy, leave happy. It's just a very, very, if you talk about Black joy, the Harry Jerome is Black joy.
One last thing before we go, because I know there are people like, for example, like myself, I remember applying for this several times, did not happen. They always said, Rudy, we know we're thinking about you. It will happen. It just wasn't this year. And I remember one year for a short time, I said, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. And then somebody said to me, hey, you know what? You should. The year that I said, okay, I'm going to is the year that I received this award. What can you say to the folks who may have, applied several times and it hasn't happened? What do you want to say to them?
I say, um, so many great people apply, like so many,
Yeah.
including, I said almost every application that we received was great, was wonderful. It's just a matter of, okay, what are we looking for this year? What do we want the awards to look like? I say apply again
Mhm.
and keep applying until you win. I say just keep applying. Again, you never know. It depends on the year. Depends on the selection committee, depends on who else is applying at the same time. Um, I say keep doing what you're doing, keep being excellent, and apply again.
Absolutely.
It will open in the fall, and they usually close in January. So apply again.
I remember I was hosting the Martin Luther King Jr. Was event. It's a fundraiser. It was a
Yes.
fundraiser for the organization. And I remember I said that same year, and I didn't know that I was going to win. I talked about the Harry Jerome Award, and I said, I hope one day I win this. Somebody in the crowd said, yeah, you ain't never going to win. Well, they were trying to be funny. The following year, that person was still in the crowd. I said, yeah, you remember what you said to me? Well, guess what? And I had somebody bring
Oh,
this
we did?
out.
Oh, that's so cool. That's
I
cool.
got mine. So there you go. I
Perfect.
want to say dreams do come true. You
Yeah.
folks definitely help make these dreams come true. Thank you so much for my honor. Thank you so much for the folks who are receiving their honors. And thank you so much for the folks in the future who will be receiving theirs. Thank you so much for what you folks do for all of us.
Yeah, it's really inspirational. And I say, if you have teenagers, bring them along, because they'll be in a room filled with Black excellence. And that's just, if you can see it, you can be it.
Absolutely. Thank you again for the interview.
Thank you.